Hare Krishna, Hare. We're coming, going.
No, I just came back. I went for some medical checkup.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Today I'm before time. First time. What is it, Hema Mataji? First time, before time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, here it plays.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Wow. Yeah, it cannot be downloaded here. Subscription here. Yeah, cholo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, yes. So today is a day we are supposed to today meditate on the qualities of the Acharyas. That is the Disappearance Day. As a mark of honor on the appearance and Disappearance Day, we do half-day fasting. of the 4 previous acharyas. So that becomes our own Guru, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Prabhupada, Jagat Krishna Babaji, and Bhakti Thakur. Okay, so these 5 generally we observe. As the 32 acharyas, you can observe 32 days, 22, 64 days. So let us meditate. This presentation we have seen many times, but every time it is refreshing. Disappearance Day Festival of Bhakti Saraswati Prabhupada. Now, when did it disappear? 1937. So sometimes somebody may question, why do we celebrate Disappearance Day? Generally, it's a sad day. It is not considered a sad day because the pure devotee of Krishna enters on that day back to Krishna Leela. So this is January 1st, 1937. So if you see there, 100 years and how many years? 30. So 87 years ago, this event occurred. So roughly 100 years ago, his life has been. So when did he appear? 1874. So exactly 150 years. 6 February, roughly 150 years. Saraswati, he was born to whom? Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur, another great Acharya in our parampara. In fact, the whole Krishna conscious movement, as it started from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had practically vigorously spread Krishna conscious everywhere and inundated whole of Bharatvarsha with Krishna Bhakti. But then very soon, 200, 300 years, everything evaporated. And then Bhakti Vinod Thakur revived the whole pure teachings of Bhakti of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he prayed to the Lord, give me a son who can help me. And that answer was Bhakti Prabhupada. Father Bhakti Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Saraswati. This is a letter from Bhakti Vinod Thakur, instruction to his son. Now how many of us write a letter like this? Because pure devotion conclusions are not being preached, all kind of superstition, the bad concepts are being called devotion by the pseudo sampradaya as Sahajiya and Nativari. Seeing all these people have deviated the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In fact, it was so bad that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult got a bad name. The deviation was so strong. In the name of bhakti, all kind of, therefore Prabhupada used to say, if Bhakti Prabhupada used to say, if my devotees learn philosophy, they can not only preach Krishna consciousness, but if they become sahajiyas, they can justify anything. So very careful. The philosophy should strengthen our commitment to serve the Lord, not that we use philosophy to deviate from the pure conclusions. Please always crush this anti-devotion concept by preaching pure devotion conclusion. So crush. Know what to do. We have attachments. People give justification. No, Prabhupada talked about Varnashrama. So I am not Brahminic, I am Kshatriya, I am Vaishya. I do have attachments, I have weaknesses. We cannot justify anything. Pure devotion is pure devotion. Please always crush this anti-devotion concept of preaching pure devotion conclusion. I am setting an example through your personal conduct. Now, Bhakti Vinod Thakur's life was as a grihastha and Bhakti Prabhupada as the brahmachari. Both are the members of our parampara. But you can see the immense contribution. What did they do? Prabhupada once used to say, Bhakti Vinod Thakur did it. Bhakti Prabhupada did it. Correct? They did a significant impact on this world. So we should also see what I have done at the end of the day. I did it. What did I do? Only I slept and my life got over. Please try hard to make sure the service to Mayapur will become a permanent thing. They're requesting you to develop Mayapur. and will become brighter and brighter every day. Now, how much mercy to the devotees are developing Mayapur. It's a desire of Bhakti Thakura. Just imagine. Develop Mayapur more and more. When Prabhupada bought a land in Mayapur, the devotees could not even understand what is he doing, why is he doing. Where all the centers were in the prominent cities like Juhu and Delhi in India, right in the busy area, or important cities of the world like New York, London, and here somebody come to a remote village and some garden is there, some almost forest, agricultural fields. लोगों को समझ नहीं आती ये कर क्या रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है इसको. Nobody could understand. Many of the senior leaders are really guessing, is this going to be headquarters here? Who will come here? A proper had a vision. Just wait. In fact, when the devotees went to buy land in Mayapur and did not come back, Prabhupada did not sleep whole night. He was just waiting. When they came, what happened? Did he buy? Yes. Prabhupada was so happy. So why did it take so much time? He said, first time they saw so much money. So every note was being written down in the deed. Every note, the number, एक note का number. They were totally taken back. Such a huge sale which happened. एक note का number भी लिखे. पैसा दिया इस नोट से, नोट का नंबर ये, नोट का नंबर दो. ऐसा डिटेल में हो रहा था. एग्रीमेंट तो टाइम तो लगेगा ही. Prabhupada was so happy. That was his dream to develop Mayapur. I had a special desire to preach the significant such books of Srimad Bhagavatam, Shat Sandarbha, Vedanta Darshana. This Shat Sandarbha is written by Gita Course. He said, I had desire to preach all these things. You have to accept that responsibility. Now you take up the responsibility. Mayapur will prosper if you establish an education institution there. Education institution. Mayapur Institute. Education institute. Because, see, this should be our meditation now. I can't do anything alone. The desire is there. How the temple can become an education center. That tomorrow one school is coming down. Some 250 children they are bringing. Somewhere. But I tell you, if a place had something for education, where they see something, people learn. I tell you, whole town will come, all the children will come, all the college students will come, correct? Something to learn. Saying is okay, something to teach. We should develop at least some modules, something that we can present to children, to college students, to adults. Educate them. Prabhupada is wanting to see, he's saying, because people are now seeing Murti, seeing there, one time they will see why they will come again. They will come after 3-4 years. चले ये बहुत देख लिया एक बारी और जाते हैं. But education means they will come again and again because there is something they are learning. What they are taking home today is something to learn. How to do that we should think. I had a special desire to take it up. Mayapur will prosper if you establish an educational institution there. Never make any effort to collect knowledge or money for your own enjoyment. It's very important. Now, money we understood, knowledge we didn't understand. Just like we read news. Why you want that information? Think about it. What do you want to do with that information? Just like I always used to analyze, the Brahmana will read a newspaper in 30 seconds because there is no enjoyment. But a Kshatriya, Kamasya Hitagyana Yajanti Anna Devata, he has a desire. Kshatriya and a Vaishya has a desire for money. Oh, he became so rich. What did he do? How he became rich? Oh, he got married to this beautiful girl. Why did he do that? How did he do that? Because इसलिए पढ़ रहे क्यों पढ़ रहे देखो इंटरेस्ट क्या है उसमें. And so we should also introspect why the Prabhupada says karmi means he read newspaper, devotee means he reads Bhagavad. Our condition is we are not devotee also. We are trying, from the karmi we are trying to lift. So we are in between. But we should introspect. Why did I read this information? Why? What is the motive? What is the motive? Is this information useful for me? With this information, can I serve Krishna better? It should be very strict. So, money, knowledge for your own enjoyment, collecting knowledge for enjoyment. Don't do that. Only to serve the Lord, He will collect these things. Never engage in bad association, either for money or for some self-interest. As a father is warning his son, "Ko kusang mein nahi fasne ka." Nice. When Srila Prabhupada was asked about Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, he said, "What can I say? He was a Vaikuntha man." What do I say? In short, he is a Vaikuntha personality. Okay. This is Bhaktivinoda Thakur praying to the Lord Jagannatha. In fact, Jagannath appeared in his dream and he was giving him, "You do this, you do this." He said, "Your teachings have been greatly depreciated and it is not in my power to restore." So that is his prayer to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He was praying to the Lord, "The teachings are lost." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. "It is not in my position. Send somebody from your own staff." Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada is called Ray of Vishnu. Send somebody from your own staff to help me. So that is the prayer Bhaktivinoda Thakur. There were very auspicious symbols when he was born. He was born with the umbilical cord around his neck, like a thread. And more auspicious symptoms were like there was Rath Yatra very soon after his birth, and very small child. And the mother took him, previously we could climb Jagannath Ratha. Even a few years before, people could climb. So, because she was the wife of the magistrate, so they allowed her. The Ratha stopped in front of the house and did not move. So, seeing that opportunity, she came and brought the child. Jagannath, when he stops, there is a reason. You cannot move whatever you do. You bring elephants, you cannot move the Ratha. It does not move. So it stopped, and they don't know what is the reason it has stopped. Now there is a reason. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, he wants to meet his great devotee from his staff. So she took the child, went to the top, and immediately she jumped to the lotus feet of Jagannatha. And Jagannatha had all the flowers from the head fell on his head, so everybody could not his soul. This patient, his boy. Oh. This is we have done. And then second part is that he was very happy. When he was even a child of only 4 years roughly, and in the house Bhaktivinoda Thakur had brought some mangoes. So he said, "Father, this mango I want to eat." So father said, "Kya bhai? Abhi Bhagwan ko naivedya to kiya nahi. Aate hi mere ko chahiye." He mildly rebuked him. 4-year-old child is not a serious offense, correct? Koi bhi serious nahi. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada whole life did not eat mango. पूरा जिंदगी में जब बड़े हो गए थे, great movement, thousands of disciples, they will bring to him some mango dish to offer. Mango I cannot eat. Why? I am an offender. मैं अपराधी. हम लोग तो इतना सीरियस कुछ भी नहीं लेते, है ना? हम ऐसा कह रहे तो भूखे मर मरेंगे. But anyway, that is the determination of an acharya. He is showing by personal example. Who followed this whole life. In fact, his father used to give class. He was a great preacher. And he used to notice the son is always sitting. Even though 5, 6, 7-year-old child is listening with rapt attention, which is very unusual. Small children means they are just jumping, correct? He's just peacefully listening word by word. So he says something is unusual about this child. In fact, when he was 7-year-old, whole Gita was kanthastha. Humko to abhi tak nahi hua. He becomes 70-year-old also, Gita is not kanthastha. 7-year-old, full Gita is kanthastha. When he was 25, he was well versed in Sanskrit, mathematics, astronomy. He did so much work in astronomy, he got a title of Surya Siddhanta, but very soon he abandoned this work, astronomy. He went into preaching the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In fact, when he was in school and colleges, he used to go enter and always study the books of philosophy. Class, he didn't need to study. If he hears something once, he remembers. Even at school time, he hears something once, he exactly remembers the whole thing. Therefore, he was also not living encyclopedia. He remembered all the verses which he had read. And it was difficult to debate with him on any topic. He defeated many scholars because of his memory. His memory was like he remembers everything. His father, Bhakti Thakur, gently, could have initiated him, but he said, no, you get initiation from Gosh Kushkodas Bhavaji Maharaj. And it was not easy. He refused to give him initiation. As you can look in the YouTube, Ray of Vishnu, the drama made by devotees, you can very nicely done. He begged him. And very soon a situation started coming that it was father and his guru both departed from the world. And the whole movement is on his shoulders. Now he, as a humble Vaishnava, and I'm not qualified. What is it to take up the reign of the whole movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? My father has given so many instructions to me, my guru has given so many instructions. How do I become a leader of this huge movement? Correct? And take up the charge of Krishna conscious movement on earth. So he started Shatakoti Nama Yaga. Shatakoti. Shatakoti in English means 10 billion. Okay, 1 billion. Shatakoti, 1 billion. So the yagna to chant Shatakoti Nama Yagna, he started. And it was not easy. He was chanting like Haridas Thakur 192 rounds. And Shatakoti, if you do, we know Haridas Thakur used to chant in a year. 1 koti. 1 koti. No. Every month 1 koti. He used to chant every month 1 crore name. Shatakoti means it will take 100 months. So roughly 9 years he took to finish this goal. He used to hardly eat. I think he did started in one house, then he continued in another house. When it used to rain, he used to hold an umbrella, continue his chanting. Inside, because it was not just a thatched hut, sometimes water will come inside. He will not give up. That is the time he had the beard. Okay. Otherwise, he was clean shaved. See, even the rainwater leaked through the grass ceiling, he sat beneath the umbrella chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Bhakti Thakur passed away in 1914. On the day of Gadadhar Pandit, on the eve of his disappearance, Bhakti Vinod instructed his son to preach the teachings of Goswami and the Lord Chaitanya far and wide. The request of Siddhanta Saraswati developed the birth side of Sri Gauranga. Mother Bhagavati Devi disappeared few years later. Before her passing, she held the hand of Saraswati and imploring him to preach the glories of Lord Gauranga and his Dhava. Just imagine to have father and mother like. Accepting the instructions by parents to be foremost duty, Saraswati Goswami took up the task of preaching with the intense enthusiasm. But what do? We have children's ambitions for their good home, good wealth, good name. What instruction will we give? Passing or going or dating? Now we are unqualified to give any instruction. In 1918, in Mayapur, he sat down before the picture of God. Now both Guru and Father had disappeared, and he had a situation. He has to lead the movement. He has to preach. So he decided to take sannyas, but the Guru is not there. Other sannyasis, everybody, all sahajiyas, all around. He doesn't know how to do it. So he did something which is exceptional and should not be imitated. He put the picture of God Kushal Babaji Maharaj in front of him and took sannyas. Okay. He can do it. Okay. Now he took a sannyasa title Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj and started now vigorously preaching. In fact, after his japa for such a Shatakoti japa, he got a blessing that don't worry, We will give you all the resources, the Goswami told. You just proceed, just proceed. All resources, all manpower will be given to you. He said, I am not capable. How am I going to do this difficult task? Don't worry. All manpower, resources provided. Just proceed. Okay? So now he had indication given by his father. He started using the printing press. And I try to understand this. Now this is before the advent of mobiles and all this thing. What is the situation? Now how do you spread the message? Previously, क्या था, temple में one book will be there, and a whole village will come and hear that book. That is how Gita was taught. People are not a Gita at their home, not most of the people. Otherwise, उसको copy हाथ से करना पड़ता था. When printing press started, Bhakti Thakur said, "Oh, fantastic! Now we can have thousands of copies, and people can have at the home and they read." So Bhakti Prabhupada also started a printing press. Okay. Large distribution of Krishna. He thought that the printing press is a Buddha Mridanga. It's a normal Mridanga. If you play, you can hear, this house, maybe neighboring house, but this will go everywhere. So he developed 64 Shuddha Matas, most of them in India and few abroad. Navadip, which is there. If you go to Mayapur, we see that the first one. Chaitanya Bhatt is called, that's a Calcutta, Chaka, Beshinga, Nayangan, mostly in Bengal, Chittagong, Bangladesh में है, इसमें कुछ जगह बांग्लादेश में है, चित्तगोंग बांग्लादेश में, अभी वो रॉयट्स होते हैं उधर, वही हमको सुना था, वो चित्तगोंग में रॉयट्स हुए. Midanpur, Remuna, Balasore, Puri, Jagannath Puri there. Even now Jagannath Puri, when we go, the Matha is there, VVM, temple ke paas. Alana, Nata, Madras also, Kavu, Kuvu, Delhi, Patna, Gaya, Lucknow, Varanasi, Haridwar, Allahabad, Mathura, Vrindavan, Assam, Kurukshetra, outside India, London and Rangoon. First time Abhay Charan, they met Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. It's a very big incident where he had a team of friends and they wanted him to say something. He was the leader in his friend group and they said, you just come and tell how is this saint. We heard about him a lot. It's a very great saint, but wanted you to check once. So Prabhupada said, no, I'm not going. Whole life I saw so many bogus Swami that I've lost interest. He said, no, this one is genuine. So that is Narendra Malik, I think, the friend who dragged Prabhupada, and they came there. So the moment he saw the Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, immediately Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, before even he has finished his obeisance, said, young person like should preach the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada said, what we can preach? We are not an independent country, we are a dependent country now. So Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada said, no, this all politics that cannot wait. And today we understand what was anyway the benefit of becoming independent. India became so-called secular country. And you can't even, the school colleges teach Gita directly, most of the places. So what are the benefit anyway? What are the use of waiting anyway? So don't wait, immediately start. So Prabhupada did not wait and started pick up the mission. He was so happy to meet. In fact, on a Vyas Puja, he wrote a very beautiful offering to Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. Adore, adore, a happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, His divine grace. O my Master, evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle. Struggle for existence of human race, the only hope is divine grace. Misled we are all going astray, save us Lord, our fervent pray. Wonder the ways to turn our face, adore thy feet, your divine grace. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen soul, praying most heavy, the illusion told, darkness around all untraced. Message of service thou had brought, a heartful life as Chaitanya taught. Unknown to all, it's full of grace, that is your grace, your divine grace. Absolutely sentient, thou hast proved. impersonal calamity, thou hast moved. In fact, Bhakti Prabhupada so much like this line. This gives a life a new and fresh worship thy feet, your divine grace. Had you not come who had told the message of Krishna force on board, that is your right, you have the maze, say me fall on your divine grace. The line of service as drawn by you is pleasing and healthy like morning dew, oldest of all but in new dress, miracle done with divine grace. Say, wow, what have you done? Such a wonderful preaching, I say. In fact, a devotee becomes very happy when he sees another devotee preaching. That's the nature of it. Oh, amazing. You convince so many people to chant Hare Krishna. So auspicious. Instruction at Govardhan. In fact, Prabhupada went to meet his guru at Govardhan. There was a yatra going on. And he was so strong and so much against so many things. Vrindavan itself, they closed the temples. They were throwing stones also. He was bored, doesn't care. So he was at Govardhan at that time, and Prabhupada went to meet his spiritual master. So at that time, when he went to meet, when you are, even he was so, he will not tolerate any nonsense, very strong preaching. To the extent that some people wanted to murder him. In Kolkata, they went to police, it's a standard thing. तो थेफ्ट होता है, पुलिस सब कनेक्टेड होता है, पुलिस को मालूम होता है किसने चोरी, उसको घूस देके चुप करा दे. इन एवरी एरिया दे आर फ्यू थीव्स, द पुलिस नोज दैट, वो कितने बड़े अरेस्ट हो, चोरी होती है उनको मालूम होता है किसने, बट दे गिव सम ब्राइब, सम पार्टन. So many times police is very unfortunately compromised. So what happened, so they went to the police, somebody said, see, you want to kill this man, stay silent. So he could not handle that. He immediately ran to Bhakti Prabhupada saying, other things we all do, we are corrupt, but this I cannot handle, you are a saint, there is a plan to kill you, take care. So he was so strong. Why? When you take a stand, you will have opposition, always. You don't take a stand, there will be no opposition. He took a stand against all this Mishrit Bhakti. There was a lot of opposition. We cast Goswami, they say only we can give Diksha. No, you are Nityananda Vamsha. He said, what Nityananda Vamsha? He showed it's all closed. You are only Padosi Ghar ke aadmi. You are not from Vamsha. You are from neighboring house. Just like Yadavas. Neighbor ke Padosi ka ghar hoga. Wo to nahi, wo to Krishna le gaya pura ka pura, Yadav ko. So people claim like that. And he didn't want that. He was not very happy. So he speak strongly against Mayavada. He used to feel Mayavadi on the street. Why you are misleading people? He used to catch him on the neck. You can't talk with him, you're so strong. There was one debate when one person, but was so thoroughly, great scholar, he defeated him so thoroughly, he lost control on his body. He had there only stool and urine passed out. Like, smashed him so hard. Like, so when you have a strong stand like that, yes, you will have enemies sometimes. So there were people who wanted to kill, just imagine, wanted to kill. So there he is in Vrindavan, he was speaking against caste Goswami, he is speaking against all the Vaishnava, not just by birth, anybody can become a Vaishnava. Like that. So anyway, so Prabhupada came to meet him. At that time Prabhupada was a small child. Can you imagine, Bhakti Prabhupada gifted him a jacket for his child. So much affection for him. Not, this is like going too far. Such an acharya with a worldwide mission. Sweated. So Prabhupada was talking to him. He said, Agni hoile. His movement is gone. So Prabhupada said, don't speak like that. No, yes, sir. It's all gone. Now I see, I just made a beautiful temple in Kolkata, Bagh Bazaar. They are fighting for rooms. The sannyasis, that means chanting 64 rounds. We chant only 16 now. Bhakti Prabhupada, 64 rounds. So they are fighting for rooms. So when I go, what will remain? They will fight for all. And that's what happened. Bhakti Prabhupada disappeared, they fought. Even to this day, 27 branches are there. And Srila Prabhupada could not find any inspiration. He went, stayed in few matas. So no preaching desire he felt. Like a joint mess. Prabhupada was very much in this. Prabhupada left it. Therefore Prabhupada started the new movement. Otherwise he should have continued his own Guru's movement. Correct? He left it. He didn't find inspiration. Instruction or governance. So the Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada said that, I got some money, some person, and built a huge headquarter in Calcutta, Bagbacha. But if I feel if I can take all the marble out and I can sell it and print books, that would have been better for me. Like that. So he got an instruction of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada to distribute books. In fact, it is the month of Gita Jayanti, so all around the world in ISKCON there is a massive distribution of Prabhupada books. Now Prabhupada wrote to his letter, he's saying around 9th and 10th December roughly, I wrote a letter to my Guru Maharaj. He was a little indisposed, he was at Jagannath Puri on the seashore. So I wrote him, my dear master, your other disciple, Brahmachari Sannyasi, they are rendering you direct service. They are with you, they do so much work, they serve you prasadam, they clean your room, they wash your clothes, they do personal direct service to you. But I am an householder, I cannot live with you, I cannot serve you nicely, so I do not know how can I serve you. He only asked his Guru one question in his life, Prabhupada. How do I serve him? Simply an idea, I was thinking of serving him. How can I serve him seriously? The reply was dated 13th December 1936. In that letter he wrote, my dear such and such, I'm very glad to receive a letter. I think that you should try to push a movement in English, that was writing. And that would do good to you and the people who help you, who come to help. Try to push the movement in English. And that's a Prabhupada took an indication to preach to the Western world. He published various periodicals in various languages. Sajjana Toshini, a fortnightly Bengali. Harmonist, English fortnightly. Odiya, a Bengali weekly. Bhagavata, a Hindi fortnightly. Nadiya Prakasha, Bengali daily newspaper. अभी तक ISKCON में किसी का हिम्मत नहीं हुआ a daily newspaper निकालने. Daily newspaper. In fact, one politician came and argued with Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. What are you telling? You have a daily newspaper. You get so much content. That famous answer of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. He said, if you take a city of Calcutta, it has 10 newspapers. That was, some of them have 2 editions in a day. What is Calcutta? Small city in India, small part of earth, small part of this, material world, which is a very small part of the spiritual world. So imagine if I am bringing the news from the spiritual world, every moment I can print a newspaper. Only I don't have customers. He was shocked. I thought I'm talking to which person. So, Kirtana and Assamese monthly from Marathi in Odiya was really publishing books and magazines. These are the other books, so many books written. Bhakti Vaibhava, Panchika, Bhakti Bhava, Vedanta, Raya Ramananda, relative words of Vedanta, okay? Upadesha Amrita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhakti Sandarbha, Prema Ratnavali, Shri Chaitanya Bhagavata, Shri Chaitanya Chandramrita, Brahma Samhita. Now, before leaving the world, the final message he is giving to his disciples, surrounded by disciples, you see how much he is focused on the mission that he has. Our ultimate goal is to become a speck of dust touching the lotus feet of followers of Rupa Goswami. All of you remain united in elegance to the spiritual master, Ashraya Vigraha, in order to satisfy the sense of the transcendental entity of the non-dual knowledge. Do not give up the worship of Hari even among the hundreds of dangers, hundreds of insults and hundreds of persecution. Do not become unenthusiastic upon seeing the majority of people in this world are not accepting the message of Krishna sincere worship. See, in the world, most of people are not interested in the world. Do not become discouraged. Never give up the glorification topics of Krishna. They are your personal bhajana and you are all in all. Being humble like a blade of grass and tolerant like a tree, constantly glorify Hari. It's a very beautiful instruction. So there are now, for the last, we take up some of the instructions. Yes, Mataji, you can read. You are still there.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. All glories to Siddhanta, Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada Ki Jai. We are put to test and trial in this world. Only those who attend the Kirtan of the devotees can succeed. Every spot on earth where discourses on God are held is a place of pilgrimage. Third, possession of objects not related to Krishna is a mean melody. Let me not desire anything but the highest good for my worst enemy. Fifth, as diligence with the body in luxury increases, so wanes the spirit of service of the Lord. Sixth, those favored by God find their path set by thorns. 7. There is no peace or happiness in our worldly life. Circumstances create turmoil and annoyance. 8. Chant the Mahamantra loudly and with attachment. This will drive away inertia, worldly evils, and pests. 9. Be indifferent to bazaar gossip. Stick firmly to your cherished goals. No lack or impediments of the world will ever stand in your way.
Bajar gossip means the grammar katha, indifferent. Yeah.
10. Pay due respects to the extroverts of the world, but do not appreciate of their manners and conduct. They are to be shaken off from your mind. Everywhere.
Extrovert means self-advertisers, correct? Do not be appreciated the manner. So many people, so-called people, become famous in this world for so funny reasons. So do not, imbibe any nonsense quality. Shaken off your head.
11. Everywhere, but 1 hours to the Lord denies his existence anywhere.
Sorry. See, there's a converted to period, so some words are missing. Yeah.
12. You cannot appreciate transcendental matters with the reasoning of the world. It is sheer nonsense to decry them with the measuring stick of your intellect. 13. To recite the name of Sri Krishna is Bhakti. 14. Life is for the glorification of topics on Hari. If that is stopped, then what need is there to carry on life? 15. Physical illness with Hari Bhajana is preferred to physical fitness without Hari Bhajana. 16 is not there. 17. We are here on earth not to work as artisans for making big buildings with wood and stone, but to work only as messengers for the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Deva. 18. A sycophant is neither a guru or a preacher. 19. To transform the adverse desires of the jivas is the supreme duty of the most merciful. To rescue one person from the stronghold of Mahamaya is an act of superb benevolence far superior to opening innumerable hospitals. 20th. Unless we are devoted to God, secularism shall not leave us. 22nd. In this world of Maya, averse to the Lord, full of trials and tribulations, only patience, humility, and respect for others are our friends for Hari Bhajana. 23rd. The Lord Gaurasundara puts his devotees in various difficulties and associations to test their patience and strength of mind. Success depends on their good fortune. 24th. When faults in others misguide and delude you, have patience, introspect, find faults in yourself. Know that others cannot harm you unless you harm yourself. 25th. I wish that every selfless, tender-hearted person of Gaudiya Matha will be prepared to shed 200 gallons of blood for the nourishment of the spiritual corpus of every individual of this world.
So he said, we're ready to spread the message of Krishna consciousness, everybody. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur revealed in his books, he is Kamala Manjari and Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada as Nayana Mani. So we are dealing with the very heavy stuff. They are all Manjaris. Manjaris, who are Manjaris? Assistant to the gopis, the spiritual world. Hare Krishna, everybody. So anything which you think that you know about Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada which we didn't mention, or something that strikes you? Hare Krishna, anybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
Yeah.
During Jagannath Ratha Yatra, when Siddhanta Prabhupada was a small boy, the yatra stopped near, the Ratha stopped near his home, and it didn't resume till Prabhupada came outside and took the blessings of Jagannatha. For 2-3 days, it was stationed in front of his home until he came out.
Very good. Very nice. So this is striking. Anybody else? What was anything else which strikes you from his life, touches you? Like a small offense of mango, he took it so seriously. Anything else strikes you from his life?
Prabhuji, his determination when he went to the outside land, foreign land, despite the hardships he faced and the 3 heart attacks, he did not lose his faith in Krishna. That is what strikes me. So much unwavering faith, unwavering, unshakable faith.
No, that's okay. That's wonderful. That is Jyoti. You're talking about Bhakti Vedanta. We are talking about Bhakti Siddhanta.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Ah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura had many special qualities, like he had remarkable memory and could recall passages from books he read as a child, even in his later years. And he was devoted to the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, spreading the message of Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Gunavati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, in the Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita, it was mentioned that Subhash Chandra Bose was his classmate, and he was asking, why you are his Guru Maharaj, why you are taking all this schoolmate, why you are not allowing them to come to the to the national movement out there and join my national movement out there. So there, Guru Maharaj had replied, for your national propaganda, you require very strong men. These are skinny men, and let them just eat prasadam and chant Hare Krishna mantra out there.
Very good. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes. Which one do you remember?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Among the teachings of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, what I find really very distinct, according to my experiences, that one who is in devotion, he finds his path is full of thorns. And I mean, it's not very easy for some persons to take this devotion to Lord Krishna, because there are so many enemies around. If you become a devotee, means all your this thing, family members, they become your enemies. That is really true in the beginning, but later on we should not give up. Just try to go further. Some they'll mellow down. We find that our devotion will actually succeed. I mean, we should not give up our devotion, whatever others people say. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very good. Padma Shri, what did you appreciate from his life? It touches you.
One statement he made: if ever you get money, read books.
You will remember the book if he reads my one once. Yes, great. Even in his school, he used to come back home, he will not be reading school books because having heard in the class, he remembers it fully. हाँ भाई ऐसा मेमोरी हमको दे दो ना एक एक शब्द याद रहे हो गया. He was कंठस्थ गीता is कंठस्थ as 7-year-old boy. हाँ श्री देवी हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So the few people criticized why Siddhanta Prabhupada was using cars and watches and all. Then he told he can reach the temple soon and preach them before someone walks there and reach. So he was using everything in Krishna's service. And also someone asked why he is going to Kolkata. So he told, I'm going to Vrindavan. In Kolkata, temple is there. So the temple is Vrindavan. So I'm going there. That way.
So Yukta Vairagya was spoken by the Goswamis but put into action in Bhakti Prabhupada. In those times he had a car in which he used to go to meet the governors, different big people of the British, whatever way he wanted to launch his mission, Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna everybody. Hare Krishna, thank you everybody. Aishwarya Mataji, something you feel I miss or something you want to do, what touches you about him?
You said everything, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I think he was like the lion guru, the Simha guru, because of his preaching, and he was not cared of anything else. He was giving Brahmanic initiation for many devotees, and he also wrote a nice book, Prabhu, like Vaishnav Ke to make a Vaishnav. So I think we have to learn so many things from his teachings. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Thakur Saraswati, he had even opened 64 mathas and even the centers in the foreign lands. That was Burma, Germany and England.
Yes. Thank you. So at least Prabhupada used to say sometimes, I am 10 times more lenient than my guru. He used to tell. So like that. You just study the rules of staying in ashram in Gaudiya Math by Bhakti Prabhupada. We'll look at that, we'll get scared. Very strict. Hare Krishna. Pancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhiva eva cha patitanam pavan